This is a review of the eVic. Just gonna tell you it's a lukewarm review because to me it's a lukewarm device. So if you see me like skating through most of it, it's because I really don't care.
Don't say that word.
So here is the unboxing of the eVic. Dun dun dun. I have to say, this thing annoyed me even before I got it. Just hearing about it. But here it is, eVic. We'll tell you on the bottom, this is how you tell it's a genuine. You gotta scratch, you scratch that off and it gives you the serial number, so you can check on Joyetech to make sure this is a genuine device. Inside the box is the control head, the battery tube, 2600 mAh pink battery, very cool, USB cable, the wall adapter, the manual, and a manual for the firmware. And what is inside, you might ask? And there she blows. So, the device, obviously. Manuals. This looks really thick and impressive, but it's only 3 pages, and the rest is in 1,600 different languages. And that's what you get. This is a really deep well. The top comes off, so you can see it does have Eco threading and 510 threading. The control head comes off, so you can change, I guess, these tubes. And the battery. I got no strength in my hands anymore. This is really... I have to tell you, this is the first time I've taken the battery out since I got it on Monday. This is Saturday. And there's your battery. Really nice, thick spring. I like that. Seems like it's made well. Here's your fire button, and then there's one little thing that you can barely see here. It's a little, I can see myself losing that, but that's where you plug it in to charge it and to update the firmware. And there it is. We'll have a look at the menu system and have a look at the firmware. So I was going to do a bit of a video to show you the firmware, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to link you to somebody else's video who actually went through the firmware and described it better. Because honestly, to me, it was confusing and it didn't seem like it worked, or I didn't know how to use it, and none of the information I gave a shit about.
Don't say that word.
Sorry. Honestly, didn't care at all about any of it. So I was doing the video, was like, yeah, but I don't care what that, I don't know what that means, and I don't care to know. I didn't care enough to open the booklet to find out, which is weird because I'm a geek and I usually like to know everything. But I'm going to link you to a girl that went through it and explained it. But like I said, to me, it just seemed like useless information. I'm going to tell you what I think about this thing. It's just meh. It's okay. Couldn't get everything I wanted working on it. I found that it reset my wattage on its own, which irritated the hell out of me. Like when I put on, let's see, I can show you. So I did my little ohms calculator, and my sweet spot is 8.5 wattage wise. Did my little calculations, all that good stuff. So theoretically, one other thing I didn't show was, for whatever reason, it shows you how many seconds you're holding down the thing. Of course. It tells me my power is low, because it is. But it tells me how many seconds I held that. So if you're interested to know how many seconds you puff on stuff, again, really a lot of useless information. Now, when it came with 1.0, the firmware, and that really gave you no information. You couldn't even change the wattage with that. So the first thing I did was upgrade that. Now it works better, but it seems to do stuff. Here we go. So this is 2 ohm, and it's working fine. If I put on, and it's set for 8.5. Now I'm just going to put my eternity on here. And it will tell me it is 3.8 ohm. It has automatically set this thing to 6.5 watts. Why? Why is it changing the wattage? I thought if you put it on variable wattage, it changes the voltage. But it has changed the wattage. Now I'm going to see if it changes it back when I put this on. Two ohms, still stuck at 6.5. 6.5. So it didn't change it back for this. So I'm not sure that this internal chip is actually working as it's supposed to, because I was told if I do wattage, then I set it and I forget it. If I set this and forget it, and I change different things, it changes the wattage. I don't know if it does it on everybody's, if anybody else has noticed this, but it's really irritating the hell out of me. See, now I have to upgrade it. And sometimes, if you put something on here and it puts it down to a certain wattage, it won't let you. Let me just do this again. So it's at 7.2 right now. I'm going to put my eternity back on. This is almost 4 ohms. And it's left it at 7.2. So what is the point? What is it doing, and why is it doing it? So I'm not sure if I got a dud. I'm going to try, and this won't go up any higher than 7.5. Now, is it saving itself? Because this is almost 4 ohms? I don't know. But it sort of defeats the purpose of the variable wattage for me. If anybody knows why it's doing this, I'd love to know. And if you can explain it, please comment and let me know. Now I have to, so this whole set it and forget it thing didn't work for me. Not with the eVic anyway, because I had to set it. Every time I put something on it, it readjusts the wattage. Don't ask me. I mean, once I frig with it and get it to where I want it, it's fine. But so is pretty much every other tube mod I have. Not really that impressed with it, because it just doesn't seem to be doing what it's supposed to do as far as set it and forget it goes. Still much prefer the Z Max, where that is concerned. This is kind of cool for the whole, if this is an issue with more than just me or my device, the firmware should correct it. But if there's like a method to the madness or a reason that it's doing this, if somebody could like let me know, that would be great. But as it stands now, we'll see how it goes with upgraded firmware, but right now it's just, I could take it or leave it, and most of what it does, I don't really care about. So for me, I'm glad I didn't pay full retail for this. I got it on a co-op. I waited a little longer, but I'm fine with it.
Sumi, don't say that word. Oh boy.